Welcome to your video. In this video we are going to compare and contrast two different cultures, the United States and the United Kingdom.
We're going to meet two U.S. American students, Ben and Colby, who are traveling to the UK for school. Once in the UK, they will meet two British students, Toby and Michael, who they are going to stay with.
Let's get started.
Yo, you ready for this?
Yeah, man, I can't wait.
You know, I'm kind of nervous, honestly, getting into the new culture of England.
Nah, bro, you'll be just fine. You're gonna have a good time.
And we are now boarding our flight to London Heathrow.
Alright, bro, one more hour.
I know. You think we've done enough research to live here in the English culture?
I don't know, man. I sure hope so. Hold up. I actually have not done any research at all.
Are you serious?
I'm sorry, man. Well, sometimes you just gotta, be cool with it.
Well, here we go, I guess.
Ben, are you Mr. Bunch Dennis and Mr. Johnson?
Yes, nice to meet you. Are you Toby?
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Toby.
Oh, and I'm Colby.
How do you do?
Doing fine. Did a long flight.
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. So how was your flight, mate?
It was good. It wasn't too bad. It was a little long, but you know.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited to have you here.
Yeah, I'm ready for the experience. I'm a little nervous, but I'm excited to be here.
Yeah. All right, well, let's go have a chat with them, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All right, you guys want to go eat somewhere?
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's go. All right, we can throw your luggage in the boot.
You mean the trunk?
Yeah.
So, as you can see, the U.S. Americans Ben and Colby have left the States and traveled to England to study abroad.
When they arrive at the airport in England, they find their two British roommates waiting for them.
The initial greetings of Ben and Colby with Michael go well. A handshake is a perfectly acceptable greeting in both U.S. American and British culture.
However, when Toby and Colby greet each other during the handshake, Colby reaches his hand out and puts it on Toby's shoulder.
In the United Kingdom, many British citizens highly value their own personal space. They usually prefer to keep at least one arm's length between them and the person they are conversing with. Therefore, when Colby puts his hand on Toby's shoulder, Toby feels uncomfortable, which is why we see him sort of squirm away from Colby. However, Colby was just trying to give a nice, warm American greeting. U.S. American greeting.
In England, if somebody asks you, "How do you do?" he expects the other person to respond with, "How do you do?" In English culture, this statement is not a question. Rather, it is more of a formal greeting statement.
Hence, when Colby answers like it was a question, since in the U.S. it is considered a question, Colby is taken aback and eventually reluctantly responds to Colby's question. Therefore, since there was not shared meaning, this was an example of communication as action.
In Ben and Michael's conversation, Ben and Michael are standing extremely close to each other. Like we mentioned earlier, this can be considered an invasion of space to the British. Hence, we see Michael slowly back up from Ben.
When the guys are nearing the car, Toby mentions the boot. The US guys aren't sure what he means.
However, in the UK, boot just means what US Americans call a trunk.
Toby, why don't you have your seatbelt on?
Well, in the UK, you don't have to have your seatbelt on when going in reverse.
Oh, that's kind of a weird law.
So, how do you guys feel about driving on the left-hand side of the road?
It's cool, but it's a little bit nerve-wracking.
Well, it really is just as safe as driving on the right-hand side of the road in America, just because everybody here is used to doing it, like I am.
Yeah, I'm just happy you're driving, not me.
So am I.
In this short scene, we first see Toby driving in reverse without his seatbelt on.
In England, driving in reverse is one of the few circumstances in which people can drive without wearing a seatbelt.
Then, we see the four guys driving down the road. Unlike in the United States, where people drive on the right-hand side of the road, in England, people drive on the left-hand side of the road. For the US guys, it's the first time they have ever driven on the left.
This gives them some anxiety because it is completely different from US culture.
However, the British guys quickly calm their fears. They reassure the Americans they are safe.
After all, driving on the left is just a normal part of English culture.
So, how do you guys like England so far?
I mean, it's nice. It's a lot different in the U.S. for sure, but I like it.
Right.
Am I doing something wrong here?
I don't know. Well, in our culture, it is proper to eat with your fork in your left hand and your knife in your right hand, like this.
Oh. I mean, I guess we can eat like that. Try that out.
No worries, you're still very new to our culture. No kidding.
Hello, I'd like to pay for my friend Ben's here meal. Toby. No, it's alright. I got it. Nah, man, I'm not cool with that, alright? I think I should pay for it, you know? Hey, it's fine. I got it.
Okay. Thanks, man.
Thanks, Mike.
No problem.
Thanks, Michael.
In this scene, we saw all four guys eating at a restaurant.
In British culture, the polite way to eat is continental style with the fork in the left hand and the knife in the right.
Therefore, Michael attempts to let the US guys know they are not eating correctly.
The US Americans notice and ask if something is wrong. Toby responds by telling them what is considered proper eating etiquette in England.
When the US guys hear this, they quickly start to eat continental style. Or at least they were supposed to.
At the end of the meal, Colby offers to pay for his own meal. Michael responds politely and says he'll pay for everyone's meal.
When Colby tries to offer again, Michael responds more emphatically and says, "No, I will pay."
British culture, the person who invites someone out to dinner is expected to pay for the meal. It is a social norm and a common courtesy.
Colby did not know this, though. He was just trying to be polite by offering to pay for his own meal.
However, he and Ben eventually realize they should just let the UK guys pay, and they do.
Well, this has been our comparison of a few parts of British culture versus US American culture.
While these two cultures are similar in many ways, in this video we have seen some differences. We hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video.
Thanks for watching.